Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be making the ultimate photography PC for myself. It has been a long time coming. My current PC I built in 2018, so long due for an upgrade. Trust me guys, this thing is going to be a beast. I don't use my PC that much for gaming, so I haven't had the need to push high specs, upgrade it, but I do obviously do photography a lot. And Lightroom and Photoshop, wow. The AI tools, they're getting very advanced and my CPU cannot keep up with that. My denoise times are ridiculous. They take 2 minutes per image. I'm completely fed up with it. I can't do it anymore. A batch of images takes like minimum like 4 hours for me to do like 30 images on denoise. So here we go guys. Here's the parts. Of course, i9 12900KS is our CPU. You might be asking why I went 2 generations older. It's cheaper, still performs amazingly, and 13th and 14th generation Intel has random driver problems, and I just wanted to play it safe. I'll get 12th gen, that's plenty of an upgrade for me. Motherboard, Aorus Z390 M Elite AX. I got the M motherboard, which is a little bit smaller than ATX. I'll explain why soon. RAM, I am so excited to show you guys this. G.Skill Trident Z Royale. These things look absolutely stunning. Storage, I'm going to be using this 980 NVMe 1TB. It's already in my old system, which I will show you guys later. Ooh, this is heavy. Our power supply, RM850E from Corsair, fully modular. CPU cooler. To cool the beast of a CPU, we have Kraken Elite 360 RGB. This is normally like $500, but Boxing Day sale, I got this less than half price. So this LCD screen, you can put what you want on it. Crazy good performance from what I read online. Should be perfect cooling our i9. I'm just going to bring you guys over to look at this case. So this is our case of choice. Fractal Design North ATX, real wood on the front panel, tempered glass, perfect, going to match my desk and setup, which I'll show you shortly. Been waiting for a case design like this for ages. Comes with 2 120mm fans at the front. From what I've seen, should be a pleasure to build in. Wait a second. Shh. I know what you're thinking. Where's your graphics card? Okay, be patient. Here it is. The GTX 1080 Founders Edition. I know. This is an old card, but this is the best looking GPU ever created. I wish I had a 1080 Ti, but I only really use my PC for Lightroom, Photoshop, and some video editing, so it does need a clean. It is a bit dusty, so unfortunately, that is what I'm going to do now. Okay, I can't lie, guys. This is a bloody nightmare to take apart, and all I've gotten off is like that little plastic cover. It's not even that dusty, like maybe it's been cleaned before, but to get like the fan thing off, like there's these tiny screws on the edge. Okay guys, I found the root cause of this card getting so hot. Basically when I was playing games, it would get up to like 88 degrees. And you can see here, just caked dust. So when this fan blows, it can't even like travel air like through the heatsink. Like this is fine because it all gets trapped here. So you need to clean up these blades and the end of that, and we should be sweet. Okay guys, I think the cleaning is done. Look at that, that's disgusting. But yeah, I've gone between every single one of these blades, all these, looking pretty good. That was quite painstaking though. Looking amazing now guys. I really hope that this stays cool and I don't ever have to open this shit up again, because on my days. Thought I'd give you a small look into my old build. As you can see, I took the 1080 out, but 1066 gig used to be in there. Got these Corsair Vengeance RGB RAMs, 240mm AIO, CPU, i5 9600K, 750 watt power supply, and an SSD we are going to definitely reuse. So yeah, that's the setup at the moment, guys. As you can see, the wood case is going to fit amazing in here. Okay, let's start off motherboard. Let's get this thing unboxed. Okay, here we go. Let's have a better look at this. First time I've taken that out. Huge heat sinks. God damn, that's like ridiculously thick. M.2 shield here, another 2 spaces here. Time to put the RAM in first. Here we go, G.Skill Trident Z Royale. Well, I'll show you. It's so nice. Look, it even comes with this thing to wipe down the sticks. G.Skill card, G.Skill sticker. Wow. Look at those. Okay. I hate putting pressure on the motherboard. Oh, okay, they're in. Grab the other one. And that is in. Oh, sorry. Take a look at that, guys. It literally just reflects everything. Once these are lit up, they're going to be stunning. Part of the reason why I wanted a Founders Edition card was to match the silver with these. Otherwise, these, I thought, would have stuck out too much. Okay, CPU time. I'm very scared to do this because this is by far the most expensive component. Okay. Here we have it, i9 12900KS. Come out, there we go. Gently place that in. There we go. Beautiful. Now, time to put the lid on. Okay, I had 2 absolute noob moments where I almost forgot to take that off, and then I put it down without this part clicking, like pressing down onto it to secure it. Now let's put it down. Use 2 hands, so I got it first try. Oh, I hate putting that much pressure on it, but yeah, that's in, and I'm never touching that ever again, and fingers crossed that it works. Time to put the motherboard in, guys. Fancy IO shield, so pre-installed there. And generally, you try to line that up first. That is a lot of room to work with, and I am happy with that. Especially up here, I hate bending this cable to reach here, the CPU power cable. The reason I went with a bit of a smaller motherboard was I actually want to vertical mount my GPU eventually. I don't need 3 PCIe lanes, plenty of M.2 drive slots, and this is a little bit cheaper. Okay, we have now installed all the motherboard screws. That was an annoying job. I didn't record it on purpose. It always has hiccups with the standoffs not lining up properly. This one, the standoff was too short. That was a bit of a faff. Now time to put in the AIO, which is even more annoying, but hopefully this case is easy to work with and it's a breeze. I'm going to remount these 2 front fans to probably an exhaust there and an exhaust there, so we can make room for the 360mm AIO that I'm currently unpacking. Guys, change of mind, I'm not gonna lie. And also realize that this 120 doesn't fit here, so I'll have to do both at the top. But I thought, why not just use the 3 NZXT 120mm there and at the top, so I can actually see the RGB. Like if I use RGB here, you'll see RGB through the wood, and I don't think I'll like how that looks. I don't really care too much about RGB, but I'll have the option to actually use it if it's here and here. I just think it'll look clean. I don't like having this empty, so yeah, I think that's the way to go. I took that fan out. That was actually a pain in the ass to do, but alright guys, after messing around for quite literally like 45 minutes trying to put that damn fan back on, I knew it was going to be annoying. It was really hard to take off with the screws. I literally used all my strength to put that shit back in, but it's time put the CPU cooler in. This is how we're going to do it. And the 360 is going to go in here. We'll lower this in first, like this. Screw that in shortly. And let's mount this thing. Alright guys, I actually changed my mind. I don't think this is the best way to route these cables, so I'm gonna take that off. Try to put it this way. Lucky these are pretty easily movable. Yeah, let's do this. Whew. Okay guys, that was not easy. Routed the cables down below this way and up to the radiator. It's going all the way down now. I just realized something I should have done before I put the motherboard in. Put the M.2 in. I'm just putting it in straight from my other PC. I know, probably not a good idea, but I heard that it worked. Hopefully it just repairs itself and it's all good. If not, we're in a bit of trouble. Here we go. This actually comes with like a thermal pad. Sick. But it's a bit of a wriggle, I'm not gonna lie. Perfect. Let's screw that in and that will be done. Okay guys, just had a bit of a crisis. NZXT does not want you to mount these to your case because these are literally just rubber grommet. I can put the screw in there, that's not going to do anything. It doesn't like screw into the case. It will only screw into the designated AIO holes, but I'm a genius. Fiddled around in the garage and I found these nuts which fit onto the back of these, which should secure them. Crisis averted. NZXT gets, oh yeah, fan number 1 installed. Look at that. Bit sketchy from the back, but you know, adds character. I'm so glad I thought of that. Otherwise I probably would have just had to put them here and leave this empty. That's literally like what I did on my last build. I just did a push-pull, so these fans would be mounted like backwards, like that way, and they look ugly like that. You don't want to be looking at the back of a fan. This is much better. And if I want later on, I can put fans there, but I reckon this is the way to go. Let's put the power supply in. Let's get all the wires going because I don't want to put this top fan up here because I know for a fact I won't be able to squeeze a CPU power cable through that hole and be able to plug it in properly. So I'm going to plug that in first and then we'll put the rest of the fans on the top, get everything wired up, GPU, and we're pretty much done there except for like cable management. Alright, because I've learnt my lesson from before, putting the power supply in now with these cables so I don't have to reach around and try to plug them in while it's already screwed in. But I've found a weird thing up here. My CPU power, there's 8 pins, which is normal, and then there's another 4. I don't know what the other 4 is for. I don't have any 4-pin that comes with the power supply, so apparently it's if you want to run more power to your CPU, which I would like to do, but it's literally not possible. There's like PCIe cables, these things that come off the end, and I tried to plug these 2 in as the 4, but they just don't fit in like at all. I guess I'm just gonna have to leave it blank. Fingers crossed it's fine, and maybe I'll buy a extra cable. Alright, update. It's 11:30 at night. I started this at like maybe 6:30 and this is where we're at. So I realized I had to plug in this. Splits off into like literally like 5-6 cables. One for the pump, one for connecting all the fans together, a USB one which I plugged in down here. We can finally get in the fans at the top because I plugged the CPU in. Making progress. It's slow. There is a lot of wiring to do, guys. So top fans are done and this fits on perfectly fine, so very happy with that. There we go, coming together nicely. There's a ridiculous amount of cables though. Luckily it has this RGB hub and it's magnetic. That's crazy. I thought I was gonna have to stick it on. They gave me a USB splitter, so 2 USBs into one, and all 3 fans
are connected by this one chain thing. So very well sorted out. I just have to cable tie all these together and plug the rest in really. Okay guys, it is like 12:30 now, but you know, I can't sleep until this is finished. All that's left is the GPU. I've attached all the motherboard cables. Look how good this would look vertical mounted. I want to vertical mount it so bad, but let's put it in. Open up that, yeah. There it is. It's in now. Beautiful. In love with this, guys. Definitely want to vertical mount it because there is a lot of empty space at the bottom. Fortunately for you guys, you will see how this is going to look probably in a few seconds. For me, I'm going to sleep and I'll turn it on tomorrow. Alright guys, good morning. So I've just finished the cable management. I'll give you a look at this. This is about as good as I'm going to do. Got the RGB hub here. Tried to tie all these fan cables together, tuck everything down there. These included with the cases are very nice. Just secure the big wires. This side panel should close very easily. Okay guys, old PC is out, new PC is in. I have not turned it on like at all. Not even the power supply, so let's get this thing running. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Everything seems to be working, but oh my god. There's a really strange noise. It sounds like a cable is hitting a fan. What is that noise? That's really weird. We're gonna figure that out. Good news, it turns on and has booted me straight up. Bad news, that noise is the GPU. Very bad news. It's the GPU fan. And I obviously cleaned this whole GPU, I opened it up. I don't know if I've messed up the fan or there's something in the way, but I don't like that noise at all. Yeah, we might have to take the GPU out again. That can't happen. Ooh, guys, after absolutely shitting myself, thinking that I broke the card, taking it apart again, I found the problem. It's so minor. Literally, these cables were contacting the fan. So I put it back and it would have been like this. Oh, okay, let's tuck those cables properly, put this thing back together, and we should be all good to go. Alright guys, as expected, this PC is running a bit weird. I'm going to reinstall Windows. I'm going to go to Windows 11 instead of Windows 10. It's not letting me go into the BIOS, so I can't enable XMP. It's not letting me restart the computer. It's weird. I can only turn it on and off. So I'm just going to reset it. Alright, you guys deserve to see this. Oh yeah. How good is that? Got the panels on. This thing's still being annoying. Trying to install Windows 11, but it's not restarting. Got the USB with the startup thing on it. Should be done soon. Back with some good news. Windows has been reinstalled. Frick Windows 11 and Windows 10 Pro on top. But yeah, look what I had to do. I had to take out the GPU because it wouldn't go to BIOS for some reason with the GPU in. So I had to plug it into the motherboard. I had to take the SSD out. Oh my days. It took literally like 4 hours or something just to get it to reset itself. Guys, I'm happy to announce that behind me is my completed PC. I've been using it for about 2 days now. No issues, running absolutely perfectly. Time to give you guys a reveal. give you a quick summary of the performance increase I've gotten from this thing, I've experienced a significant increase in performance in Lightroom tasks such as scrolling through photos. Like when you put the SD card in and you're going through your photos, loading through the previews is instantaneous. Scrubbing through the timeline on videos when video editing, that's very, very fast. I edited half this video already on this PC and it's been an absolute breeze. Also, I did play a few games with this PC. It runs so smooth. I don't get any of the issues that I got with my last computer, which I was scared I was going to because I was using this GPU a little bit in the old PC. I was still getting the issues I had with these random lag spikes and very inconsistent frames. This thing runs 1440p, 144 frames per second easily on this monitor, so really no complaints there. Overall guys, such a quality of life improvement here. There's a lot of random little things which I didn't expect to be improved that I improved. The sound card is definitely better in that motherboard. I experienced a definite increase in sound quality through my headphones and speakers, and I really didn't expect that. Like, it's actually crazy how much difference it made. My headphones sound so much better now. I have these DT770 Pros. I don't even have an amplifier with them. I can't imagine how good they'll sound with an amplifier, so that is definitely something I was surprised about. I'm in love with how this looks. I'll update you guys if I ever upgrade the thing or vertical mount the GPU. So stay tuned guys, lots more videos coming this year, and hope you have a good one. Thank you for sticking around. I know this is a long video, but I wanted to share the process with you guys. Have a good day.